One of my friends recently did the 50 facts about me tag, and I was pretty much just inspired to do it myself. If you want to check out her video, I will link it in the description. She makes amazing videos, by the way. They are always just so well put together, and honestly, I kind of just watch them going, wow, how do you do that? You should definitely go check out her videos and subscribe to her channel. So this is the 50 facts about me tag, where I tell you 50 facts about me. I'm a Christian and I have been almost all of my life. I am also, as you can probably tell from my accent already, Australian. Though I have started most of my other videos by saying you can call me Anna. Anna is not actually my real name. It is part of my name, but it's not all of it. And I've never actually had someone who didn't know my real name guess what it is correctly. They just never think of it. That's also part of the reason why I decided to do this thing where I haven't actually told my real name yet, because it's so funny because people just never really think of my name, and I don't know why, but yeah. So I'll probably tell people eventually, but not yet. For now, I'm just Anna. I have only ever had 1.5 cups of coffee in my entire life. I tried to make myself like it, but the taste and the smell both are just revolting to me. They kind of make me gag. So I'm not a coffee person. My favorite hot beverage is English breakfast tea by Twinings with milk and sugar. As you probably already realized because of my channel name, I am a huge Harry Potter nerd. I love Harry Potter, and I'm actually rereading it right now. As we speak, pulls out book. Obviously not right this second, but the book is upstairs and I'm over halfway. Okay, my favorite number is 7. I have written 83 reviews on Goodreads since joining, I think, last year. Also probably obvious from my channel name, I am a Hufflepuff, but what is not so commonly known, if you haven't seen all my videos, is that I originally thought that I was a Slytherin. I think it's because Hufflepuff was originally just seen as the loser house, so I didn't even consider Hufflepuff when I was thinking what house would I be in. It was just Slytherin, Gryffindor, or Ravenclaw, so I picked Slytherin because I kind of fit that more than the others, and I'm very glad that I have now come to see that Hufflepuff is not a loser house, but there will always be a part of me that is still just a Slytherin. I have been a writer for as long as I can remember. The very first fanfiction that I ever remember writing was for Stargate, which is pretty funny because at the time I wasn't allowed to watch Stargate. I was too young, but my older siblings all watched Stargate, and so I wanted to be in on the fun, so I wrote this story where they all got sucked into a wormhole and died. My second ever fanfiction was about Teal'c from Stargate screaming and running away from a mouse. That's how I started. I also write a lot of songs. I write lyrics and melody. They basically come to me at the same time, every time. Sometimes I will try and write lyrics just as words, but often it's really hard for me to do one or the other. I have to do lyrics and melody at the same time. I just start singing and then I have to write it down or record it. Otherwise I will lose it because my memory is terrible. That's another point. My memory is terrible. My favorite season, it would have to be winter or spring. Basically just not summer. I hate summer. My favorite color is green, although I do also like a whole lot of other colors too. I used to hate the color pink because I thought it was lame and girly, but then I realized that that was stupid. It's just a color, and anyway, I am girly and I would really like to have pink hair again. When we were a lot younger, my sister and I used to get mistaken for twins. It doesn't happen anymore. I've always kind of wanted a twin, so we pretended to be twins sometimes too. I have never had a boyfriend. I am more of a cat person than a dog person, but I do love dogs as well, just not as much as I love cats. I am a perfectionist. If I don't think that I can do something perfectly, I won't even try. I have been to over 10 countries, not including Australia, where I live. I have been to England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, France, Germany, Italy, Thailand, Switzerland, Belgium, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Austria, and Denmark. And yes, while writing this down so I could make the video, I did have to Google some of those to make sure that they were separate countries. My favorite chips are honey soy chicken chips. And I don't have any at the moment, and I'm very sad. My Myers-Briggs personality type is INFJ. I really love the aesthetic mood boards on Tumblr, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I will leave a link in the description as well to a tag on my Tumblr which will show you just some of what I'm talking about. They are so pretty, and I wish I could make them. I really love mugs. I always have to stop myself from buying mugs when I'm out at the shops or anywhere where they sell mugs because I love them and I just don't have any more room to put them. Just a couple of my favorites at the moment I have this one, which says guys are temporary, cats are forever. And I also have, oh, holding it the wrong way, this Sherlock mug, which I think is really cool because it actually has like the pattern on it and then it's red inside. I prefer chocolate to sugary lollies. I took violin lessons from 2005 up until 2016, so last year was my last year of violin lessons. My violin is green. I had braces during my last year of high school, and ever since then I have on and off had nightmares about teeth. Get braces, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It was actually worth it because my teeth are straight, but nightmares are terrible, and I just had a nightmare about teeth 2 nights ago. I almost never go out in public without putting foundation on first. I'm wearing foundation right now. I don't know if you can tell. My drama class at school once did the play Our Town, and I got the lead role of Emily Webb. The only line that I still remember from it was, "Oh mama, you're no help at all." I really, really love stationery. I have so many pens, it is slightly ridiculous, and I even bought myself a stapler, even though I don't think I've used it. I once read this thing online that said that if you said bless you to someone before they sneeze, they won't be able to sneeze. I didn't really believe it, but then I told my sister about it, and I have now conditioned her so that if I say bless you and she hasn't sneezed yet, she can't sneeze. She hates me so much. I've recently started playing Dungeons and Dragons with my sister. I was really reluctant to start playing Dungeons and Dragons at first, but since then I've bought 2 sets of dice and made probably 7 different characters. I own 7 physical Bibles. I have a Polaroid camera. My favorite animal is a bat. I really love changing my hair. Honestly, one of the coolest things in my opinion would be if you were one day able to just change your hair at will. I have participated in National Novel Writing Month every year since 2009. I pretty much eat the exact same breakfast every day. I really like the stability of just waking up and knowing what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. I always wake up with my alarm every single day, even if I don't have something on that day. I get wrecked if I have too little sleep or if I oversleep, so I always use an alarm. I am also incredibly indecisive. I can't make decisions. I just don't know what future me is gonna regret or not. Decisions freak me out. Despite working in a call center, I really hate answering phones. If my phone rings and I do not know the number, I will not answer it. Some kids wanted to be a princess or an astronaut when they grew up. I wanted to be a spy. I had all these cool gadgets when I was growing up. I had like invisible ink and I had like these glasses that had like mirrors. One thing that is guaranteed to make me laugh every single time is when someone is trying to say something but they have 2 different kind of sentences in their head and they end up saying them both as one sentence. As an example, there's this post on Tumblr which has like this whole lot of list of different things that people have said. One of them, this person is going to a library, they have to pay a fee, and they've been practicing in the car, they've been practicing between saying, I have to pay a fee and I have to pay a fine. They go into the library and like they slap this $5 note down and they're like, I have to pay, and then they just walk out. That librarian must have been so confused that day. I did 1 year of French in year 7 and I've pretty much forgotten all of it. But then I did 3 years of German from year 10 to year 12. And I also now have Duolingo on my phone so that I can keep doing German because I really like learning languages. Ich spreche Deutsch mit meiner Schwester und meiner Mutter. And my favorite thing from German class at school was like this little thing that we used to say to help us with counting. Eine Ente mit 2 Beinen fällt ins Wasser und macht plumps. I really love red lipstick. It makes me feel so good. If I put on red lipstick one day, I just feel like I'm ready to tackle the world. I don't know why. I have this dream that kind of feels unattainable, but I have this dream to one day sing with Taylor Swift. I sometimes talk in my sleep. Usually if you're trying to talk to me, I don't wake up, I just talk back. My sister can tell you this is true. She has had many conversations with me while I'm asleep and then later on had been like, why didn't you do something that I asked you to do? And I'm like, what? You never asked me to do that. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about me that wasn't completely book related. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. You can also click on this circle if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to check out the latest video that I've uploaded, just click on the box below. Ciao for now, monkeys!